A woman was sitting in an airport waiting to board her flight. As she was getting settled in, she noticed a man in the seat across from her with a very suspicious bulge in his jacket. As she watched him, she saw him surreptitiously reach into his jacket pocket and pull out a cookie. He took a bite of it before shoving it back into his pocket. As the woman watched, she saw him do this several times over the course of a few minutes, reaching into his jacket, pulling out a cookie and eating it. The woman was certain that the man was stealing the cookies from the airport's cookie shop. He must have already paid for them, and was now trying to sneakily eat them one by one. She decided that she needed to do something about this injustice, because no one else seemed to be doing anything. When the man reached for another cookie, she loudly asked him, "Do I know you?" The man jumped and then quickly pulled his hand back as if he'd been caught stealing something. "No, you don't," the man said, startled. "Do I know you?" she asked again. "Nope," the man replied. "Do I look like I know you?" The woman stood up and told the man that she was going to report him to the airport staff for stealing. The man looked confused, but he stood up and started to walk away. As he did, the woman noticed the bulge in his jacket was gone. He'd obviously just taken the last cookie out of his pocket and eaten it. As the man walked away, the woman opened her own jacket pocket and pulled out her bag of cookies. She hadn't even realized she'd brought them with her. She'd been so busy watching the man and making sure he did steal any more cookies that she had, and even taken one herself. The woman felt embarrassed. She'd been so sure that the man was the cookie thief. But it turned out that she was the one with the cookies, and she hadn't even realized it. The woman sat down and pulled her headphones out as she pulled her bag of cookies close to her chest. She didn't want anyone else to see them. She was too embarrassed to take out her phone and call the staff to tell them about the non-existent cookie thief. And that is why it is important to not jump to conclusions. If she had called the staff over and searched the man, they would have found nothing because he hadn't stolen any cookies. The woman learned a valuable lesson that day. Sometimes it is better to keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.